going on? This your boy Aaron L with the Aaron L Show. We're gonna talk about Jerome Powell. I just got some news that the federal government just did a 1/4% interest rate cut, and I looked at my Coinbase account when I saw the news because I figured crypto would run a little bit off of that news and off that rate cut because that's what usually happens. So I looked at my account and I was losing a little bit, and then you start to see crypto start to rise. Anybody looked at crypto today, which is September 17th, I know that you've seen an increase in your account, but I'm thinking to myself that the federal government usually doesn't do a rate cut unless there's something coming and they're trying to avoid it. And I believe that that means we're going to have a holiday dip in the market. That's what I really believe, and I believe a lot of people should slow down on investing. Do not jump in on these fake runs because a lot of people usually sell a lot of things during the holidays for extra money. So, just the average investor, they're probably, holidays come around, they're going to take their, their profits and they're going to sell them so that they have extra money for the holidays. And the government, the big investors, they usually do the same thing. And sometimes the federal government would do rate cuts to run the market up, let all the big boys pull their profits out, and then the average investor who loves buying at the top and losing their money are going to jump in thinking that the market is hot and then take a loss coming into these holidays. Now, my plan is, you guys know, if you watch the Aaron L Show and watch my channel, you know that I put $250 every 2 weeks in my Coinbase account. Made a video about thinking about buying Bitcoin or a little more XRP, but now that I just saw this rate cut, I am for sure just putting my $250 in, and I'm gonna just let it sit because I want to see this drop come. I truly believe in my heart that Jerome Powell just did that rate cut because he's trying to avoid the market from shrinking. That gets everybody excited. He said there's going to be another rate cut. So, the market is definitely anticipating that, because what happens is when he does a rate cut, that means that the interest rates get lower, and that means people can borrow money at a lesser rate. So what that does is that benefits people that has money. They can borrow money at a cheaper rate. But why would you be trying to let people borrow money at a cheaper rate? Is because you're trying to make money. This is the whole reason why they do the interest rate cuts. Everything sells faster. Homes sell faster. People borrow more money. And that's why you get rate cuts. That's why you see the crypto market spike a little bit off the rate cuts, because there's more money flowing into the system. But a lot of times the government, they will do these rate cuts because they're trying to avoid something, or they're trying to set up something. And I believe that they're trying to set up to where the market starts to rise. Everybody who saw crypto going up today is probably going to be a steady increase because it's going to be a flow of money coming in. A lot of small investors are going to be trying to stick their pinky toe in the hot water, trying to get their little increases and pull them back out when they make a profit. And it's going to go up. And I believe we're hitting the holidays. We're going into October, November, December. I believe there's going to be a dip. It's going to be a dip in the market. It's going to be a dip in the cryptocurrency market, at least by 10-15%. And that's going to be billions and millions of dollars put in the big boys' pockets. And a lot of us small investors are going to pay the price for it. So I believe that you should sit back right now and just wait and watch. Because anytime they do these rate cuts, I've seen it over and over and over again. The market either starts to get stagnated, or the market is really suffering and they start to do the rate cuts to increase the market. A lot of stocks jump. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the stock market run tomorrow. Watch what I say. The stock market's going to run tomorrow. Crypto's going to start running for the next week or two going into the holidays. Once we hit October and get into maybe the middle of October, you're going to start to see the market slowly pull back. Going into November, you're going to really start to see it. And you have to really pay attention to things like this, because this is how the big boys really make their money. It's market manipulation. The market is manipulated, but it does go up over time because that's unavoidable. These guys, they can't make money unless the market go up. So yeah, they'll make the market go up, down, and all around, because they know a lot of investors are not disciplined enough to just let their money sit. So they'll let the market go up 20%, dip at 10%, take all y'all money off the 10% dip, and then run the market back up 15%. So it's really a 25% increase for the people that held. The people who jumping in and out, they're taking losses left and right. because they're buying when it's up 20, and then it dipped 10, they lose their money, pull it back out, then it go up 15. So in reality, you sitting back going, dang, I should just left my money in there. Yeah, but they know that a lot of people got shaky hands when it comes to their finances because they're not wealthy. People that's wealthy is putting money that they could afford to leave there, and they doing other stuff. They coming back checking their account once a month, once every 2 weeks, once every 2-3 months. You know, they don't have no intentions of touching the money, so they not watching it as frequent as somebody that's not financially stable. You know, somebody that's not financially stable, they watching the market every day. They waking up looking at their account, looking at their account, looking at their account. It's worrying you because you got your money in something that could lose, possibly. You know, the market goes up and down every day, and sometimes you make your decisions off a 24-hour move, and you can't do that. But like I say, this video was about Jerome Powell making a 25%. He made the 25% of a percent rate cut. So he cut 25% of 1% from the interest rates, and the market rose a little bit today. My cryptocurrency account went up, but I can guarantee you that's a setup. Don't fall for it.